Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video in the Kotlin series. In this video, I'm going to teach you guys about functions. We're moving on to a new section of the Kotlin series where we learn about functions now. So we covered basics, we covered control flow, looping, if statements and all that fun stuff. But now we're going to move on to functions, and this is going to enable us to do some really cool stuff. So first of all, what is a function? A function is a reusable portion of code that accomplishes a task. Okay, something interesting is that we've already been using functions this entire time. If we do main here, this is the main function that all programs must have, which is just the entry point of our program that we learned about, right? So inside of here, we could have literally any code we want, right? Anything at all. So hello world, right? That was the very first thing that we did. But at some point, this starts to get really cluttered. If the entire contents of your program, your computer program that we have here, is all within this one function, it's going to get very cluttered. There's a lot. You could have, in a program, thousands or tens of thousands or millions of lines of code. Just imagine if all of that was line by line in this one single function here. That'd be insane. So one of the benefits of using functions is code separation. All right. A really important benefit of functions is reusability, like I mentioned above. So let me show you exactly what I mean. So if we make a simple program here that can print out a menu, so val menu is equal to a list of, and which adds a menu item, so pizza, pasta, crawfish, and beans. So let's say we want to print that out. So this is our menu today. All right, and then we'll print out each of the items in the menu. So item in menu, just like that. And we'll do sout item, okay? This is a very simple program that will just loop through that list and print out each item. There we go. So we get hello world. This is our menu today: pizza, pasta, crawfish, and beans. Now, this is very simple, of course, but I want you to imagine that this is a more complex program that does a lot more. Let's say it's similar to the last video. In the last video, I don't know if you saw it or not, I did a challenge where basically you can create a calculator application that can repeat over and over and over and over and over again. Imagine this is similar, where you can repeat, different commands, and one of the commands is the menu command. And let's just say that you want to print out the menu in multiple places of the program, right? It would be nice if every single time you want to print out the menu, you don't have to literally just copy this code. So just imagine if this one function here, this main function, had the same piece of code over and over and over. Duplicated code is obviously a bad thing. It would be nice if we could just take one version of this and put it into a function, and then we can reuse it in one place. So that's exactly what functions are for. Let me show you exactly what I mean. So let's just Control X cut, and then we're going to go down here under main, and we're going to declare our very first function. So we're going to do fun. That stands for function. We're going to give our function a name. This is going to be Pascal case, so starting with lowercase, just like we name variables. We're going to call this the print menu function, and then you want to add a opening and closing parentheses, and then space, and then curly brackets, just like that, similar to like an if statement maybe. And then inside of here, you just put all the code, just like the main function. We're just going to have all of the code of the print menu function. So now, every single time we want to print the menu in our program, no matter how complex this program is, all we have to do is, instead of, retyping all this code here, all we have to do is just call this one piece of code here, the print menu. So to call a function, all we have to do is do print menu. So you can see it's auto-completing. So print menu, press tab, and there we go. So you just do the name of the function and then the parentheses. That's how you call a function in Kotlin. So now when we run the program, let's see what happens. There we go. So we get the same exact outcome because we're still printing out hello world, and then we're calling the print menu function, which just runs all the code that we already had above. But the difference now is that we can call it as many times as we want without repeating all of this code and having a bunch of duplicated code for no reason. So there we go. So now we can do that. So now right away we see the benefits of using functions. First of all is code separation. So we're separating the entry point of our program from the printing menu functionality. So anything related to printing the menu could be just in this one little part. Now you know where it is. It's in its own separate little space. And then second, you have reusability, which was just illustrated here. So you can call it as many times as you need, wherever you need, without having to duplicate code. And that's literally all I wanted to show you guys for this episode. So what are functions, why they are important, how to create them, and then how to call them. So you can create them by using the fun keyword and then give it a name, parentheses, opening, closing curly brackets, and some code. That's all you got to do. Stay tuned for the next episodes where I'll show you guys how to make them more advanced by doing things like accepting input. Alright, so thanks for watching, everybody. So that's it for this video, everybody. I really hope you learned something new. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Make sure to also check the description below for important links to code and other resources, but also really important, join our Discord. We have a big community of over 5,000 programmers, and it's a place where you can find new friends or get help on any code that you're stuck on. If you want to support what I do on this channel, please consider hitting the join button below, and this will allow you to support my channel for as low as $1 a month, but there are different tiers to choose from if you want to. For anyone that becomes a member on my channel, you get a special rank on my Discord server, early access to new videos, and you can just see yourself on the screen right now. So if that sounds cool to you, feel free to join. If you don't want to, that's fine. If you can't, that's okay too. I really just appreciate you watching the video anyway. Thank you so much. And that's it. Peace.